and that kind of gives me the ick. The ick has been given
It ails me.
I'm sorry, I'm putting all the heterosexual ships in their friends. I don't know what's wrong with me, because she's like rainbow full of sunshine, and Kujo-Sara is like, I've killed people before. I've never thought about Huffman before. What is this? Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is E, as in like, yeah. Did you guys see Scaramouche's redesign? By the way, for your information, I'm really normal. Welcome to part 2 of rating your favorite Genshin Impact ships. If you are new to this channel, I make Genshin Impact tier lists among other content. So if you want to watch part 1, make sure to click on the eye icon on the other side of the screen. I still don't know where it is. I recommend you watch that video first so you get the vibe of what we are doing. We are nice, kind, and compassionate people with these ships for the most part. And if you're coming back for part 2, welcome back. I'm so excited to have you again. We got some of the juicy, high class, high demand ships in this video, so make sure to stick around to watch. And yes, my hair is different from the video. I know, I'm doing a little time skip moment. So you've watched part 1, right? And now it's time for part 2. Let's go. Noelle and Fischl, I can see that. I can totally see it. I can see it. I don't really have opinions on it. I think it's cute. Now, Raiden and Kokomi, I love it. I do. Get up there. Jesus Christ. Raiden and Kokomi, I love it a lot. I do. I really do. Mostly because of the animosity probably to be found between the tyrant and the resistance fighter. Raiden and Yae Miko, on the other hand, that shit, get up there. That is peak. I'm a big A Miko fan. I think Yae is just the kind of person that Raiden needs, that A needs to feel like herself again. Razor and Barbara, I can see that. Very similar to, I think, Barbara and Bennett together. I can see it. Rosaria and Albedo, they're friends. I'm sorry, I'm putting all the heterosexual ships in their friends. I don't know what's wrong with me. I don't see it. I've never thought about it. That's my answer. It's catching me off guard. Rosaria and Lisa, I can totally see that. I like that a lot, actually. Mostly because they're both like kind of like edgy, beautiful women. That's my reasoning. Kokomi and Beto, I can see it. I've never thought about it before, again, but I can see it. No, I think they're just friends. I don't see that. Actually, don't see that. I just lied to your face. I think they're friends, and I have no scientific proof for it. I'll come back to it later. Kujo-Sara and Ayaka. Not only do I see it, but I also love it. Warrior girlfriend with the prim and proper princess. I think that's adorable. I also love Kujo-Sara and Kokomi too, because it's also the forbidden, the two generals against each other in the war to fight for like freedom and stuff. Very cute. The edge, the angst, the forbiddenness. Very cinematic, very entertaining. Kujo-Sara and Raiden, I see them as friends. I know it's like really cute because Kujo-Sara is heavily simping. I put them in the friends category because it would be very cute if it was just Sara just pining for Raiden, but like Raiden never like reciprocating or being like, who are you? You know, if you love you some Kujo-Sara Raiden, you want to go draw something about it, go write some fanfic. Shenhe and Yunjin. Oh, I can see that. I see them more as platonic, you know, like the muse with the artist. Because the dynamic is that Yunjin performs the tragedies on stage that Shenhe actually experienced. There's something poetic there that I'll let someone else deal with. Yuva and Sucrose, I guess they're friends. I've never thought about it before. Again, I can see it kind of being kind of cute, but I think they're friends. All right. Y'all know what time it is. Child Zhongli. Probably my favorite. They're probably my favorite. They're probably my favorite. No, they're probably not my favorite, but this is a very popular ship in Genshin. So call me basic. I also saw a tweet the other day that's saying that this ship is so funny because it's like, let's ship Jesus with the enemy of the state. Which is very true. But I think it's really sweet that Child is like this very rambunctious, crazed individual that Zhongli just kind of finds like peace and safety in. You know, they both have pretty bad pasts, and that Child could be someone that makes Zhongli happy for a little while until like Child dies. Oh man. I think it's really sweet that they were hanging out, and then Child found out that Zhongli was lying to him, that Zhongli was a god this entire time, and Child was kind of like taken aback and hurt by that. The angst. I don't need to go into why I think this ship is so lovely. Just go on Twitter. Someone will tell you there. Ah, Jesus. Oh my god. Okay, Chili, whatever this ship is called, Shang Isle. This ship with Tomato and Venti and Xiao kind of carrying the Genshin fandom on their backs. I love Tomato. I do. I love Tomato a lot. Just like how I like Ayaka and Toma. Yes, it is like power dynamic to the moon and back again because Ayato is like Toma's boss. But I love Toma's unyielding loyalty. I think it's so attractive, as Ayato also finds attractive. He has said he loves loyalty. It's a very attractive quality to him. I've done my research. I've done my research. Because Toma has said that they didn't make him become a housekeeper. Toma wanted to be a housekeeper. Also, that scene, I'm sorry. When Ayato was like, it's about to go down, Toma. You want to go home? And Toma just was so violently gay that Celestia was like, Jesus Christ, someone get this man a vision. That's cinema. Maybe I like it more. I think I like it more. Venti and Xiao peak. Oops. My bad. Peak. I think it's really sweet. I know before you were like, you like Venti with Xiao and not Hu Tao and Xiao. Probably, maybe the lesser of two evils, I guess. But they have an actual past. Listen. Xiao was in the pits. He was like, oh my god, I feel like shit. And then Venti was like, you know? And Xiao was like, what's that beautiful melody? Wow, I feel healed because of this random bard's music. That's canon. I didn't make that up. Venti Zhongli, I also do love it too. I'm not gonna say it's peak. Is it peak? Is it peak? I think it is peak. I think it is peak. And listen, Venti is someone who shares the memory. You know, Zhongli would probably have a headache every time Venti opened his little mouth. But it's cute because they probably like don't really like each other, and then they get older. And like they're the only two original Archons remaining, and they find like maybe like peace when in each other's company. I love well, we've known each other for so long, might as well like get together. Venti is someone who shares the memory. Oh my god. I'm gonna get emotional. Okay. Xiangling and Ganyu, please be serious. I see Ganyu as a young adult and Xiangling as a teenager. I just don't see it. Xiangling and Xinyan, I can see that. I think it's really cute. They both are very passionate in their both respective fields. It'd be really cute, like Xinyan would be, I think they're just friends. Okay. Sorry. I think they're just friends. Because I'm picturing scenarios with them where they're just like really close friends. Xiangling would be like, check out this new dish I made. And it's like horrors beyond human comprehension. And then Xinyan's like, that's sick. You know what'd go great with this dish? A side of rock and roll. And then she's like, you know. That's cute. Xingqiu and Yunjin, someone get Xingqiu. That's crack. Well, I mean, I guess I can see it because he comes from a very prestigious family and she also comes from a very prestigious family. I guess I'm gonna say I can see it. I don't personally ship it, but I can see it. I could see this being an arranged marriage all day long. Now, Xinyan and Yunjin, on the other hand, I love this ship because one's rock and roll music and the other one's classical music. One's the new age, the other one represents tradition and the old age. And I love that they both love each other's sense of music and they actually are really close friends in game. I think that that's really cute. I really like them together. Yaimiko and Ganyu. This is out of left field. I just never... Why Ganyu? Out of all the people ever. Even within Inazuma. Ganyu's not even in Inazuma. I guess I can see it. Sure. It's a rare pair if I've ever seen one before. Yaimiko and Goro. I don't ship it. I'm gonna say it's crack. Okay, my explanation is because it's so funny. Goro, even hearing Yaimiko's name, and he's whimpering. This man has killed people before. Like, he has blood on his hands, and he's reduced to a nervous little pile of shivers and shakes whenever he hears Yaimiko's name. This man charges into battle, not knowing if he's gonna make out of it, but he hears a whisper of Yai, and he's out of the country, changed his name, got 3 different passports with 3 different pictures on it. He's gone. And it's so funny because she's constantly bullying him and putting him in drag. Okay, so for this asterisk of a ship, I can see it. I kind of like it. I see it more as that meme where the lesbian person is kicking the gay person. Yai and Kokomi, I can totally see it. I've never really thought about it before. The high priestess. Ooh, they're both high priestesses of their respective shrines. I think that's really cute. Yaimiko and Yoimiya, I see them as friends. I've never thought about it before. I think Yoimiya's too happy, and I don't think Yai would be like into that. Same with Yanfei and Xingqiu. I also think Yanfei is like a young adult and Xingqiu's still a child, or a teenager, I should say. That's my own personal opinion. I mean, she's got a lot of practice, and he just has like a trust fund. Yoimiya and Kujosara, I can see it. I can see it. I don't personally ship it, but I can see it because she's like rainbow full of sunshine, and Kujosara is like, I've killed people before. Yoimiya and Toma, oh, I just really want them to be friends, please. This is just my own personal opinion. I think they'd be so cute as friends because they're just both sunshines in their own respective areas of expertise. They would just be like an unstoppable platonic couple. Yunjin and Hu Tao, I think they're friends. I don't see any dynamic there. I don't really see the dynamic. I think it's too out of left field. Maybe because I'm blinded with the Yunjin Xinyan supremacy. Oh! Yunjin and Kazuha? If you want, I guess. I'm gonna say please be serious because y'all are in a silly, goofy mood. I have never heard of that shit before in my life. Anyway, moving on. Shangli and this guy. Isn't that Azdaha? Is that Azdaha? Okay. I'm gonna be honest with you right now. I have not completed Shangli's second story quest. This is my apology to you. So yes, I am AR rank 56, and Azdaha is not open to me as a boss yet. I've never fought him. I need to be better. I apologize for my sins. I'm gonna put this down. I'm too close. So I'm going on a limb and saying this is Azdaha, the human version. If so, not only do I see it, but I love it. Because this is another one who shares the memory. I don't know too much about Azdaha. Oh my god, because okay, I'm exposing myself. I'm just gonna say I love it a lot. Ayato and Kazuha, the wandering samurai with the man with so much responsibility and burden on his shoulders. I guess I can see it. I can see why people ship it because they're both very attractive. Ayato and Kujo Sara. I mean, sure. I can see it. I can see it. I'm supposed to be nice and I'm not being nice. They both hold a very high position in Inazuman society. I feel like Sara would find Ayato very irritating. Sara values honesty and good people and not being deceived. And Ayato and Yai, I'm putting them in friends along with Ayaka and Yai. I know people love the ship, so I'm not on it at all. I just also don't really like the idea that Yai has seen him grow up and then is like, wow, you've grown up into such a good man, and like is into him. Like, I don't, that kind of gives me the ick. I'm gonna be honest with you. The ick has been given and I have received the ick. It ails me. I think they'd be really funny as frenemies. Hu Tao and Barbara, that's so funny. Hu Tao and Barbara is so funny. I'm putting them in cracks. Hu Tao actively wants people to die so she can like have better business, and Barbara's whole thing is not letting people die. So I think that's really funny. Barbara and Shin Yan, I think they're friends. I don't really see it because they would probably never cross paths in a million years. I guess no. They're both idols. Barbara sings, so does Shin Yan. No, I'm gonna say I see it. Okay, talk about drama. Child and Kaeya. Maybe I'm problematic, but I really do like this ship a lot. I really do. Because they're both kind of, you know, is a child of the abyss, went through some shit. Kaeya been through some shit, you know, I mean, his people turned into the abyss, so I think it's pretty bad. They have some things to share in common. They both have bounties of angst to support them. I think it's cute. I think it's cute. Kokomi and Hu Tao, I've never heard of this before in my life. I'm just gonna say it's crack. Because again, healer with the killer, I guess. Is this actually a ship? If it actually is a ship, comment down below the username to an artist on Twitter that has drawn ship of this. Please make it PG. I don't want to, well, no. No funny business, but let me know if there is fan art of these two because I'd like to be proven wrong, but I've never heard of that ship before. Rosaria and Barbara, as cute. I can see it. I could see it because they're both like the opposites in the church. One is like the idol of the church and the other one's literally the secret assassin. The dynamic would be kind of cute. Kuki and Ito, I love this ship. I'm gonna put it in. I love it. I love it a lot. She's so capable and he's not. And I know this might sound as like Ito slander. It's not. I love Ito, but he is a himbo. I love himbo paired up with very overly competent women. Kuki and Sara, I love it. I think it's really sweet. I think it's just really cute because they're both very competent women together, just slaying, girl bossing their way through life. Kuki and Yanfei I also find very, very cute as well. I love it a lot because they're both lawyers and they both know the law together. So that's cute. Kuki and Yelan, I could see it. I don't personally ship because I didn't see any of those previous dynamics that I just mentioned with them. I can see it though. If you like it, slay, go for it. Okay, is this... Maybe I'm ignorant. Is this his artifact set? Are we shipping him with his artifact set? Or is this the Yaksha with the 4 arms? If this is the Yaksha with the 4 arms, then I'm gonna say I can see it. Because I think it's cute, but I don't think there would be anything romantic happening between them. And bonus points because one of them is dead. Yanfei and Ito, why would you ever do that to Yanfei? Like, why would you ever do that to Ito? Ito would be trying to like live his life having fun. And Yanfei would be like kooky, but more annoying about it. It's like that Twitter exchange being like, that's against the law. And Nito's like, show me the law. And Yanfei shows him the law. And Nito's like, I'm not reading all that. Yelan and Kaching, I can see it. 2 girl bosses working for the Qixing together. I don't ship personally, but I think it's cute. Same thing with Yelan and Ningguang. I mean, Ningguang's her boss, so it'd be kind of weird. Okay, I love Yelan and Shenhe. They're both just murderous women out here and about. And I've seen fan art of them together, and I think it's really, really sweet. Yelan and Xiao, please be serious. What is this? I've never heard of this before. I mean, I guess I can see it. I'm just gonna put them in friends. I just don't see it that much. But I also see Yelan and Yanfei being friends, but also I know a lot of people ship them. So I'm gonna say I can see it because I think it's cute. One's a spy and one's a lawyer. That's a cute dynamic. This is pretty crack to me. Zhongli and Diluc. So I know a lot of people ship it and I do find it appealing. So I'm gonna say I can see it. I don't know if I ship it because my mind can't wrap around the canon of it. But then again, you can come for me for any of these. I think it's just two hot men together and that's why I'm like not saying that it's bad. Okay, albedo and scaramouche. Listen, I'm not gonna put it in peak because I like albedo, but let's put it first. I love it because listen to this poetry real fast. I read this on Twitter, so don't get too excited. Albedo is the perfect creation made by the hand of a sinner. Scaramouche is a failed, imperfect, flawed creation made by the hand of a god. That's poetry. Should they be together? No. Would they be together? No. Is this realistic? No. But is it beautiful? Yes. So that's why I like it a lot. Child and Scaramouche, I kind of want to put it in crack. Okay, I'm gonna put it in crack. Scaramouche and Child, I think is crack. I mean, I can see why people ship it and people do ship this ship like a lot. I'm putting it in crack because I just think it's really funny. Because Child would just make Scaramouche's life like a living hell. You know, Scaramouche is just like that cranky little guy, just an angry little fella. And Child is just trying to maybe like lighten the mood, you know? I see the appeal because they're both harbingers and they both have like a lot of baggage or whatever. But I just think it's crack because them interacting with each other would just be hilarity ensuing. Mr. Dinesleaf with his old friend, I forgot his name, sorry to this man, but he used to be a lieutenant or whatever that was like a warrior that worked with Dane, whatever, I don't know the terminology. So it's cute. I think they're friends, but I can see the longing. Bonus points because one of them is freaking dead. So I'm gonna put it in when I see it. Albedo, what is up with this? Okay, I know who this man is. Huffman, right? That's Huffman. I could not spell Huffman. What is this? Huffman coding. If you don't get out of my house. Yeah. Oh, he's kind of cute though. Wait, he's kind of cute. I've never thought about Huffman before. What is this? Huffman, I didn't know you had that in you. I forgot what Huffman did, but now I'm gonna remember everything about Huffman. Oh my god, okay. Other than them just being like really good looking guys, I guess crack. Only because, one, I don't remember what Huffman did to the storyline that made him so prominent. And also, him and Albedo just seems kind of out of left field, and it makes me laugh. I don't understand what's happening with that. Candace, Kandake, and Dia. When I'm watching a piece of media and two characters interact, my first thought is never to ship them. But when I was doing this Archon quest, and they started talking, I'm in love with both of them. And they're both beautiful, gorgeous women. So I would love for them to be together. That's it. Okay. Okay, you know what this is gonna be. You know what this is gonna be. This is gonna be peak for me. Also, okay, because they're two attractive men. Yes, my motives clear as day. But also because they hate each other so much. I love it. I ship Hytham with Kaveh because I love that dynamic too. But this dynamic when they were fighting each other in the desert, I was eating that up. Okay, now Cyno and Tighnari. This ship is my magnum opus. I didn't make it, but it is my magnum opus. It does not have any angst, really, other than maybe a long distance relationship implication. It does not have any enemies to lovers, and yet I love this ship. I don't ship things with a passion. I don't really care what people ship. I don't really care what they say about ships. I just think it's a fun pastime. But if anybody said anything negatively about Cyno Nahida, I would rip out their spine. There's something about that juice that makes me so insanely delusionally in love with it. I don't know what it is. I don't understand it. I don't. If they were in a situation where like a store clerk was being like mean to them, Tighnari would be in front, like mouthing them off and like giving them like the attitude and the sass. And Cyno would be behind him with his spear, like spewing bloodlust and hatred. And I love that. They make me really happy. And I want them to be happy together. Oh, I also love Dia and Dunyanzard. I do. It's also very sweet because spoilers for Archon Quest first part. Skip to this timestamp. Dude, I thought Dunyanzard was dead. I thought she was dead. And I started crying and I was like, oh my god, this is the first time that Genshin ever made me cry because I thought this was croaked, that she was fine. But I really like their dynamic. And I love how Diha was so protective and caring. I just think it's really sweet. It makes me go, ee, you know. Fischl and Collei, they're friends. I think they would be sweet together. I feel like they'd be really sweet as friends though. I feel like Fischl would throw Collei off her rhythm and probably scare Collei a little bit. Because Collei is like, what is going on with you? I can't handle this right now. Heizo and Kazuha. I love this ship. I love it. I love it a lot. Mostly because of hello? Jesus, are you there? Mostly because detective criminal. Need I say more? Heizo and Kuki, I've never thought about it before, but I like the idea of it. I could say I can see it. Okay. Kazuha and Scaramouche. Let's talk about it. It's very much Scaramouche with albedo. It's very poetic. I'm gonna say I love it. Scaramouche has a history with Kazuha's family, and one of Kazuha's ancestors pissed him off so much that Scaramouche is like killing people today. Whatever, I don't know. Because there's a history with Kazuha's ancestors and Scaramouche, there might be like some reincarnation thing going on. Love that. Okay, now, okay, so Zhongli and Guiza. I can't. Stop. It's not supposed to be there. Okay, wait. Give me a second. This is a trek. It's kind of peak for me. Bonus points because one of them is dead. No, because thinking about it makes me literally cry. I can't think about it. I think that's why I'm like scared to ship it. I'm not crying. Okay, so Guizong was someone who used to share the memories, but she's dead. Oh my god. Dust to dust. Gotta dust? She's all about that. No? Okay. Regardless if it was romantic or platonic, her passing was probably very hard for Zhongli. And it makes me so sad. I just cannot... Imagining Zhongli walk through Liyue Harbor and seeing like little things that remind him of her. Like seeing a glaze lily and thinking of maybe her smile or something. Oh my god. I can't. I'm normal. I'm so normal. Okay. Well, that was fun. Okay. Let's go over this a little bit. I'm gonna put Baiguang higher. I'm gonna put them there, actually. There's also no Traveler MC ships in this. And if I'd like to add, for your consideration, Chai Lumi, that might be second for me, or third, peak. Because it's got the enemies. It's got the, we're fighting right now, but also kind of like, you know, it's the hey girl. Who else deserves to be up here in peak? For you freaks out there, Capitano and Child. If you know, you know. I have come across some excellent contributions from the fan community for Dottore and Pantalone. That's cute. I'll put that in. I love this. But I think mostly it's just because they're both two very hot men. Because they would not be good for each other, probably. Pantalone ship with Zhongli is very funny because money, that would be in crack because I think that's funny. Oh yeah, the Aether ships. Personally, I am a Xiao Aether enjoyer. I feel like Xiao with Lumaine or Xiao with Aether in peak, both of them, because Xiao deserves it. I feel like Xiao is simping pretty hard for the main character. It's pretty obvious. So I would put them in peak somewhere. Though it would be very heartbreaking when Traveler has to eventually leave and Xiao is like, Jesus, you are my one source of happiness and now you're leaving. Okay, so this is the official list. Woohoo! It's not much, but it's honest work. Jump scare. It's me again. How are you doing? Did you like the video? I hope you did. If you did, make sure to give it a like, a comment, a subscribe even. That would be great. Couldn't think of a better word. That is the end of part 1 and part 2. Let's go. We did it, Reddit. Thank you so much for watching the entire video. I know there's a lot of ships. Please, 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 please comment down below your opinions, your thoughts, and your feelings. Some of you guys in the last video commented, hey, this ship actually works because A, B, C, and D. And I was eating that up. Oh, thank you for the meal, because some of you guys converted me. So I really honestly and truthfully love reading your guys' comments and your thoughts and your feelings about ships. On a slightly serious note, I wanted to thank all of you for 500 subs. I started this channel about a little over 2 months ago and we're already at 500, and I'm gonna take that as impressive. I'm gonna take that as an absolute massive dub, okay? 500 people is a lot of people. So honestly, like, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Let's hit 1,000 by Christmas. Like, if you want to see more of me, go watch some of the other content on my channel. I'll be making some more tier lists in the future, as well as some other fun Genshin things. I'm harrowing in on Genshin right now because it makes me very, very happy, and it's the content I like making the most. And also, if you want to see more of me, go follow my TikTok, eissocial, and also my Instagram for some Halloween pictures and some other cute things happening, and my Twitter, Ia's tweeting for stupid thoughts that I may have. Really go check out TikTok because we've had some TikTok moments lately. Yeah, that's it. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.